All right, let's dive into something that's been buzzing in the baseball world lately. And trust me, it's a big deal. Imagine this. One of the most talented catchers in the game, Adley Rutschman, might be on the move. Yes, you heard that right. The Orioles, a team that's been playing it close to the chest, are reportedly open to trading their three-time All-Star. Now, what makes this really interesting is the timing. The catching market has been as dry as a desert lately, with not much to get excited about. But suddenly, Rutschman's name is out there, and it's like someone just flipped a switch. Personally, I think this could be a game-changer for several teams, but it also raises a deeper question. Why now? And what does this mean for the Orioles' long-term strategy? Here's the thing. Rutschman isn't just any catcher. He's a top-tier talent, the kind of player you build a lineup around. But he's also entering his final year of arbitration before hitting free agency in 2027. From my perspective, this is a classic case of a team weighing immediate needs against future potential. The Orioles are in a tricky spot. They're chasing a wild-card spot, but their farm system isn't as stacked as it used to be. Trading Rutschman could be their best shot at landing the controllable starting pitching they desperately need. But here's where it gets tricky. The market is crowded. 5 American League teams, the Yankees, Red Sox, Rays, White Sox, and Rangers, are all in need of catching help. And 3 of those teams are in the same division as the Orioles. Talk about awkward. One thing that immediately stands out is the Yankees' position. They've got some solid controllable pitchers they could dangle in a trade, like Ryan Weathers or Will Warren. But would the Orioles really want to strengthen a division rival? It's a risky move, but if the price is right, I wouldn't rule it out. The Rays, on the other hand, have a loaded farm system, which could be a huge draw for Baltimore. But do they have the right pieces to make a deal happen? That's the million-dollar question. What many people don't realize is how much this trade could reshape the AL East. If Rutschman ends up with the Yankees or Red Sox, it's not just about adding a great catcher. It's about weakening a direct competitor. That's a double win for whoever pulls it off. But let's not forget the Orioles' side of this. They're not just giving away Rutschman for the sake of it. They need pitching, and they need it now. Their farm system has taken a hit with recent graduations, so trading from their MLB roster might be their best bet. A detail I find fascinating is how the catching market has shifted so dramatically. Just a few weeks ago, it was a snooze fest. Now, with Rutschman potentially available, it's the hottest topic in baseball. This raises a deeper question. How much is a player like Rutschman really worth? He's not just a catcher. He's a franchise cornerstone. But with his free agency looming, teams have to weigh the cost of giving up top prospects or young pitchers against the risk of him walking in a few years. If you take a step back and think about it, this trade could be a turning point for the Orioles. They've been building something special, but they're not quite there yet. Trading Rutschman could accelerate their timeline, but it's a gamble. What this really suggests is that the Orioles are willing to make bold moves to compete now. But at what cost? Personally, I think this is one of the most intriguing storylines of the season. It's not just about where Rutschman ends up. It's about the ripple effects across the league. Will the Yankees make a splash? Can the Rays outbid everyone with their farm system? Or will a dark horse team swoop in? One thing's for sure. This trade deadline just got a whole lot more interesting. So here's my closing thought. Baseball is all about moments like these. Big names, big decisions, and even bigger implications. Whether you're an Orioles fan, a Yankees fan, or just a lover of the game, this is a story worth following. Because when the dust settles, it's not just about who got the better end of the deal. It's about how it changes the game. What do you think? Who should go all in for Rutschman? Let me know in the comments below. Let's keep the conversation going.